God morgon från Paretodesken måndagen den 7 november. Positivt avslut i fredags på Wall Street efter några röda dagar efter Fedmötet som vi ska diskutera idag. Där vi omstängde på plus 1,3 i fredags, S&P plus 1,4% i fredags. Good morning, Harry. What's your comment on last week's FOMC meeting?
Yeah, well, I think it was more of the same from Powell in the sense that he's having a whatever it takes moment with respect to fighting inflation, tightening up monetary policy. And, you know, we describe it as Volcker religion. And it's this idea that the Fed will currently wants to kill inflation at all costs. And of course, the main cost is going to be a US recession, which is what Volcker was doing in the early 80s. So it's super tight monetary policy. They're laser focused on killing inflation. Unemployment is low, so they have cover to do that. They're not really being tested. It's a reasonably straightforward policy choice. And I thought his language was very hawkish. So yeah, it's a challenging setup for markets over the next several months and quarters as a result of that policy.
And the markets read the press release less hawkish and traded up, but fell back later again during Powell's speech.
Yeah, that's right. So in the statement, they added a couple of sentences which suggested that the Fed were going to try to step down from the current speed and size of tightening. And then as the press conference started, Powell was pretty clear that it was not time for a pause. He said that. He was pretty clear that the risks of doing too little by way of tightening were much greater than the risks of backing down at this point. So there was quite a stark contrast between the statement and the commentary in the press conference. And so we had quite a sharp reversal in equities and other risk assets.
And what's your view on the markets the coming week and the following 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, look, we've been making the case over the course of the last few days and weeks that we're transitioning into a bear market relief rally, and that equities should be moving higher. Clearly, the Fed's commentary in that press conference puts a big question mark over how much headroom there might be in equities. Having said that, there has still been an awful lot of bearishness in markets. The pain trade clearly is still up, and often markets take the direction of the pain trade. That's typically what they do. So look, I think there's still a reasonable chance we get a bear market relief rally. We've got a little less conviction in that case currently, given the Fed and given the movement in some of our short and medium term models that have moved back up towards sell levels. So in our tactical recommendations, we've just been dialing our overweight down. We've moved neutral. So look, we're reasonably neutral at the moment. We don't have high conviction. I think we've got to see how markets play out and how the price action evolves.
Thank you, Harry. Här på Pareto har vi den här veckan vår årliga Texas-konferens. Det här är 3:e gången vi anordnar den här konferensen. Den 9 november, alltså på onsdag, så bjuder vi in våra kunder att lyssna på många spännande techbolag. Och vi har även paneldebatter med bland annat Microsoft och Salesforce. Så det blir intressant att höra hur de här techbolagen ser på kommande år. Och det här året som har varit, det har inte varit jättelätt för techbolagen. Så är man kund så tycker jag absolut att man ska höra av sig till någon av oss och se om det finns platser kvar. Tack så mycket.